Bam. Welcome to AM3 Season 9, Round 8. We're here in Spa this week, or Belgium, whatever your fancy decide. I'm joined by Kitten Pair this week because Vaughn lives in a third world country and doesn't have power currently. Chad, you want to say hi?
Yeah, it's unfortunate news about Vamu, but yeah, those are the trials and tribulations that one might encounter in a third world country. Personally, Shelley, you live in a third world country in Pittsburgh, so
Yeah,
you
it
can
isn't
probably
great here. Smog
sympathize
kind of
with
gets to
me.
your lungs a lot. That's unfortunate.
I drive through East St. Louis on the way to work every day, so I'm aware. I know what third world countries look like.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. It's kind of like run down in the middle of nowhere. Speaking of run down, Detroit. All right, Eddie Sands about to start his high lap. First one out here. I'll say you on board with Eddie as he comes through the first of two DRS zones down into La Source as Eddie makes that right hand turn tricky. Don't want to hit the power too much and spin out. There's a Ferrari coming out of the pits. Happy didn't hit him. Down through turn two and through Rouge and Radeon. Rouge is first, Radeon is second. Uh, I'm gonna guess we're gonna see somebody crash out there tonight. What do you think, Chad?
Look, if it's anything like the EU4 race today, yes, I do. It was a bit of a mess as Eddie heads into Lecombe. And then Malmedy, turn 9, around here to Bruxelles. Beautiful track, though. Really love racing around here.
Oh,
Ooh, as Eddie goes wide out of Bruxelles. Easy to do.
he goes
Surprised he
wide into
hasn't
no one.
invalidated it. He's like overrunning everything.
It also overruns Puon. Not sure how he's still retired, or how he's still valid. Claypunk retires, doing his normal antics as he goes through campus, I believe, the 14. And then down through Stovlot,
Stavilo.
Stavlot. I'm American. Um,
Save a lot.
Save-A-Lot, there you go. Then through the curve, Paul Freire. Look at this. Look at all this fancy knowledge I know. And then through Blanchamont. Spots one of this track that's very nice. Didn't get to see it last season in F1 because it rained like AMF. But happy we get to see it here in Cost today. Through the bus stop, and that's a lap of spots. As long as Eddie doesn't spin out, because apparently he can't validate. He'll come across the line. Let's see what he said.
Pretty
A
incredible.
149
Looks as
feet.
if
That's
his
a
Alpha
pretty
teammate
good
lined up
time.
behind him looking for a tow on his lap. It's going to be J. Juan Sebas. Nope, no, he's not going to get a tow. Eddie says, I'm trying to think of curse words in Spanish, but I can't.
Puta.
Yeah. Ooh, whoa. I don't. For kids watching, I'm not sure if we can get away with that. And here's Motor though. He's on a decent lap. It looks like right now as he goes through Blanchimont. Grew first with a 45.4. I would expect some of these guys to get into the 44. There we go, with a 44.291 for everyone's favorite Ghanaian.
Yeah, maybe a 43 is possible as Motor goes fast.
Yeah,
It's a
I think we're
44-1.
gonna see. I think we're gonna see some 43s
You think? I
as
think.
this, as this track rubbers in a little bit. I meant to jot down what pole time was in the EU4 race today.
I'll take a look while you go.
Yeah, I forgot, but yeah. Hopefully these guys can avoid. Oh, is that Zach?
Nah, that's
I think
Oki's
he
brother.
is.
He's out.
Is that Oki's brother? Yeah, he messaged me about him. That his little brother wanted to join. So I guess that is his first taste of reserving. It's also his first taste of Tech Pro, and is his brother going to join him in Eau Rouge? Oh, wow! What?
Like father, like son, or like brother, like brother. They both branch out in the same place
wow,
in Radeon.
that is
Um,
incredible.
yeah, shout out the Oki family. That should be a
I can't help but laugh. That is one of the most surreal things that they've probably ever experienced.
I thought you feel so real. Jermaine Long goes ahead of Eddie Sam with a 46.4. Oh my gosh,
That's incredible.
too funny.
Oh, this is they're both members of the JK or Racing Fans Driver Academy. That was horrible timing. Literally hit different, says Saxasoki, and Zach is
Oh,
putting
Motor's a
says
5-place
sad
grid penalty.
face.
What happened with
Uh-oh.
Motor and Denny?
Must have been blocking. I'm not sure. We weren't watching that.
Speaking of
But
somebody I am watching, Tin Man coming across the line. Tin Man Mafia rise up. He's gonna go P4 off 45-1.
it's a good lap from Tim, man.
Yeah, shout out Tin Man, Mr. Consistent and Mr. Unlucky. What do you think the tire to qualify on here is? You think it's gonna be all soft? Do you think we're gonna see a medium
We're
up there?
seeing guys go out on mediums. This is a lot like Silverstone. I don't think the tire choice really matters. It's an easy soft medium. And I mean, this officer about 3/4 of a second faster, but overall, I think it's probably worth it just to try to set a fast one on the softs. Safety cars are going to be an issue. We saw 5 in the EU4 race today. They only had 6 finishers out of 16. One of the craziest races I've ever seen, not for any good reasons. I think they had 6 green flag laps the entire time. Hopefully these boys can avoid that today, but there is a chance. I would bet that we get at least one safety car to save those tires even more. So tire wear is not going to be a concern, at least not for most of these guys. Maybe for Motor.
Oh yeah, Motor cannot
Yeah.
save tires for his life. Unfortunately, we don't have cost bets this week. First week back after the break week, so that is unfortunate. If it
Well,
was
I'll
a
have
cost
cost
bet,
bets tomorrow.
oh, there you go. Unfortunately, I think it'd be at least 2 safety cars here tonight, but I think that's being generous. I think we're gonna get 5, but
I genuinely hope not, because I really felt bad for Dan and Maddie having to commentate through that this afternoon. Not fun to watch either. Oh my God! Is Cornish Mantis
I was on board for that. He is
is
upside down to a
upside
rouge.
down? He is hanging like a cow,
Oh,
upside
yeah,
down. I have
that
never
Lance
seen that.
Stroll.
We are getting. I gotta say, there are a lot of parallels between this qualifying and the EU4 qualifying. Um, Lots of guys going off. Obviously, Clay Funk didn't actually retire on track. He just always retires because he likes to start last.
Uh, Pole time in the
Nice guy
EU4
starts
race
first.
was Camping Ducks with a 42.8. So
42.8. They're usually a little bit faster than these guys, so I would say probably, probably right around 43.6 or so should probably be good enough.
shout out Forward Fowler's helmet, looking nice and spiffy with the McLaren car as we ride on board with him on his first hot lap. Speaking of Forge Fowler, he leads the driver standings 112, followed by BK in second place with 97. And then Clay Funk has tied Kano for third place with 62 points. Then kind of drops off a bit. Witche with 43, Richard Pham 42, Tim at 42, and then Motor with 38.
Forge lost it through Puan.
Yeah, he's gonna
He
want to
clipped that
make the
inside
most
curb
of
a
it.
little bit. I was not off to a good start. Also worth noting, this is the longest lap in Formula One, so it will be. It's a challenge to get 3 laps around here. Only really get 3 chances. Some of the shorter tracks you get 4 opportunities in qualifying. This one's it's going to be 3, no more.
I'm aboard
yeah.
Kano now. He went out in the mediums. We'll see what he can do.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like this move from Kano.
I don't. I can tell you that much. I do not.
And I think 6.5 minutes left here. He's gonna have to put himself in the top 10 with this, otherwise it'll be a complete waste of time.
Yeah. We have 3 people crash out in Rouge.
Yep. A couple of bros, and then Cornish Mantis. They're British bro. Cornish Mantis, of course. Oh, there. Yep, there we go. 43.4. That's right around where I thought pull time was going to be. It's a good lap from Becky. Kind of into the bus stop on these mediums. Might be able to get one more lap. Does get up to P8. That'll put him highest in terms of the medium runners, but I'm not sure if that's going to last. 45.5, and we're seeing guys in the 43s, so might want to scurry on back and get a set of softs on. Otherwise, we'll probably be starting about P11.
Yeah, especially with Porridge, Sean Boy, and Red Mask. You have to set a time. I don't think that time will stand in the top 10. I'll go on board with Sean Boy. So here's some love as he's gone purple through Sector 1, down into Bruxelles, I believe,
Yep.
and into No Name 11. On this game, you can ride that AstroTurf on the way to Puan. On the next game, I don't believe you can. I think that's been
Yeah,
debunked.
that is an ultimate cheese move. You have to be way too cracked at this game to even attempt that. I would probably crash. Yeah, how about Sean Boy? Let's give Sean Boy a little love. You know, he's been playing rear gunner for BK all his season long.
Yeah.
But he's had a couple of decent flashes.
Yeah, decent Flash, purple in Sector 2. And speaking of flashes, if anyone wants to check out the Flash of Kitten Fighter's first half highlight video, I'll put the link in the chat later, and you can give me your view, see
Yeah,
his amazing start to the season.
yeah, been a tough season from the driving standpoint of the game. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm challenging for the championship.
What is fortunate, Val and Sean Boy, purple through 1 and 2. What is this going to be? Oh,
And it's going to be
P2!
P2. Purple through
44
1 and
flat.
2, but he's still 6/10 off his teammate. So a big old gap for Becky and the Haas boys are 1 and 2. USA.
Yeah, USA go. Speaking of USA, they are second in the constructors, trailing Porch Power and Porch Power because Arakaka is not a real person. That gap is what, 11 points? Yes, 11 points between the two. No, 20, 21 points. My apologies. They follow
Yeah.
Ferrari with 100 and Merc with 99. Red Bull with 85, and everybody else falls off. So hopefully they can catch up through these next
Our
couple of
Kaka is
races.
coming around here. And it is worth mentioning Arakaka is just a figment of Porge Power's imagination, an imaginary friend, if you will. Porge controls Arakaka at all times, and I think Porge needs to start focusing a little bit more on himself because he has yet to set a time down in P16.
Racing fan, we're not going to let you race an AM3. If we let you race an AM3, that's effectively putting Lewis Hamilton in karting, or the karting kids in F1. Um, yeah, you need to stay in AM2. Don't come here, please. Through Radeon, Arcaka goes down into the Kimmel Strait. Not to be confused with Jimmy Kimmel. If you want to watch him, don't come here because we very against Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel Hate Club.
I'm actually not against Jimmy Kimmel. In fact, I used to watch his show a lot when I was a kid.
It's kind of like Boys
And
to
the
Men. They
main
grew
show.
up.
The main show as well, which is probably too old for the younger portion of Contest of Speed, but a bit problematic now, but it was funny in the early 2000s. It's where I got a lot of my sense of humor.
Red Mask retired on track. That's what it looks like. He's pulled over after the source.
Might have ran out of gas.
Yeah, gas prices are high. Shout out Joe Biden.
Yeah, thanks Obama, for raising the
Yeah,
gas
no,
prices.
Jimmy Kimmel, you're pretty good compared to Biden. Shout out Biden for the gas prices.
Jimmy Kimmel 2024.
Yeah, but 5 DNFs here in quali. Does that concern you for the race?
Wait, say that again? I was looking through the comments.
I said 5 DNFs here in qualifying. Does that concern you for the race?
3 of them are on track, and I think that's about status quo around here. You obviously got guys going balls out, up Eau Rouge. Easy to make a mistake. I mean, obviously this is one of the more challenging circuits on the planet, which is why it is so revered. Oh my God, as Porge Power goes 43.3, that's going to be pole for un Porge Power.
Was that open an accident there?
Yep, just when you thought that the Haas's had it locked up, they're sitting in the pits. They're not even going back out.
Yeah,
They're cool, starting 2-3 for now.
Cool strategy
Gru,
there.
Motor, Witche, all on outlaps currently. Looks like Tin Man blew his outlap. He is gonna go back to the pits. Kano is on a hot one. Shout out to Sean Evans, the host of Hot Ones. He went to the same college as me, so that's a fun fact.
A fun fact, Chad. That's always awesome. Down the
Yep,
Kemmel
fun fact.
Street. Shout out Arsenal for blowing it today. I gave.
Let's all, let's all laugh at Arsenal for not making the Champions League again.
Well, who they lose to? Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle,
Newcastle.
dude. Suck it, Cronky. The worst
Yeah,
owner in
yeah,
professional sports.
yeah. Number one Arsenal fan right here in the Ferrari. Um, that's he's crying as he drives today for his team that
Yeah.
lost. But
Teardrops on his guitar. Ooh, boy, almost broke traction through Puan. He was really committed right there.
yeah, that's nice driving there by Kano. Don't see that very often. But he
No, you
is
don't.
P3 in Xanax, so
Looks like he ran a little wide through Les Fanye. It's the left, right, or right, left. Excuse me.
what's fun? Hmm. I didn't. Oh, there's a McLaren.
Ooh, there's a
He's
wild
out of the way.
McLaren on the track.
Well,
There we
McLaren.
go.
Don't even know who that
I
was.
wonder if that's a McLaren out of gas.
I think it's Arcocker. I think he's been doing the whole lap without gas. To the bus stop.
This has been a pretty strong lap from Kyle. I think this should get him in the top 10 pretty comfortably here. 44. Yep, that's gonna be P3 for Kano. I think he'll take that, no problem.
Yeah, I think he'll be pretty happy there as he knows that BK and Forsyth have been on another level this season. Hopefully that Kano can catch up there and make this a 3-dog fight. But right now it's a 2-dog fight. And
Whoa,
Ford
chill
just
out,
won that
Mike.
fight.
Drew might have some to say about it as well. I have to check his split time as he enters sector 3 in about 10 seconds.
I'm bored with Denny actually. Denny, the new driver, raced in Austria. That was his first race. And let me see where he
Yeah, he's
finished.
Tin Man's friend. Yeah,
A Tin Man's fan. Yeah, the big NASCAR crew that comes over.
Yeah, we're basically just a NASCAR league at this point. But these guys are,
Yeah.
they watch Drive to Survive, and now look at them. They know all the ins and outs of Formula One.
Hey, yeah, maybe they should go on the Ellen show and have her ask different questions to them and see what their answer is. He doesn't even what
I don't know, it's great.
he ran out of gas. I don't know what just happened. He didn't break the bus.
Well, here's Groot coming across the line. See where this puts him if he can make an improvement. It looks like a pretty clean lap. That's going to be P3, knocking Kano to the other side of the grid there. Is that going to be his? That's going to be the other Ferrari of Motor. I believe he's the final one. As he kind of blows it. Yep. He blew the bus stop. Which is different from me. I usually blow at the bus stop. I think, yeah, he's going to retire. I'm not sure. I don't think anybody else is on a
Steiner.
heater at the moment.
Steiner on a heater?
Steinman.
No.
Yeah, Steinman seems like my kind of guy. I believe this is his first race. Shout out to him.
I think he raced last week in Austria. I'm pretty sure, Chad.
Oh, did he? Are you sure? No.
Yeah, AM3 is my territory. Please go back to AM2 and don't question me.
Either way, Steinman, big time alcoholic like myself, has a Discord avatar of Ian Rappaport for some reason.
Rap sheet.
Feel like he's one of the guys that I would probably get along with in real life, even though I've had 2 encounters with him.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Hopefully y'all can make up and become friends one day. Maybe y'all can meet the Indy 500.
Oh yes, if Steinman's coming to the Indy 500, dude, we'll be in the Coke lot. I'm getting a little too old for this. I don't know how many more Coke lots I have left in me, but
you're gonna have to do a retirement tour, like every band.
yeah, I don't know, man.
Like when you're 70, you have to do it.
I think when I turn 30, that'll probably be. It's like, you know what? We probably need to stop hanging out with a bunch of college kids in the Coke lot.
Everybody calm down. Calm down. But speaking of calming down, qualifying has ended here in Spa. Forge Power is on pole here with a 43.3, followed by his rival BK, Bird King Racing, number 2 BK, whatever name you want to call him, P2 with a 43.4, and Groove rounding up the top 10, having a good second half of the season so far with a 43.6. P4, your Connor J. Loft. P5, Sean Boy. P6, Motor, who has a 5-place grid penalty with Steinman. Steinman did not pick up that, but only Motor did. So he will be starting outside the top 10 with JP7, Tinman P8, Arcaka P9, Steinman P10, and Eddie Sand P10 because I just messed up the order because Motor is starting 11th. Denny P12, J1 13, Zach 14, And then Oki, Mantis, Funk, and Red Mask did not set time. Well, I guess Dak did set a time. He set a time of 150.2 on mediums. So
Tough showing for the European contingent, the EU4 contingent that's been reserving over here pretty much on a weekly basis. Mantis and Red Mask, but we'll see how it goes for them throughout the race. I don't think either of them had a particularly remarkable race today in EU4. Also, fun fact: JK, or I always call him JK. Racing Fan says in our NASCAR league, this is about Steinman. He's the reporter,
early radio.
So that's why it's Ian Rappaport.
Yeah.
Interesting that they have a reporter for a NASCAR league, but who am I? I guess we're kind of reporters for.
In the NASCAR league, Texas won't start again. Okay, well, thank you, JK Racing Fan. Please go back to AM2 till tomorrow.
Well, he's also in AM1 full time now too. So.
Oh, I forgot, Mr. No ABS, but can't finish a race. He also crashed out my commentator, so screw you. Yeah, keep your comment. That's about the race, I'm gonna guess. Let's see what everybody started on.
Crack one open for this party.
P1 through P15 are all on softs. 16, 17, 18 started on mediums. What do you think that tire strategy is around here, Chad?
It's an easy soft medium.
Easy soft medium. Maybe if you get a safety car at the end there, might want to put on a fresh set of softs. But besides that, it's pretty straightforward.
It is.
Yeah, I know it's straightforward. Our sponsors, straightforward to you. Let's run through them so you can get all the good deals and steals that we have in store. Kind of like that lady that's on GMA that talks about random things for no reason. This is me stalling to pull up the sponsors. There we go. All right. Constant Speed is brought to you by NordVPN for all your internet browsing that you don't want your mother to see. DigitalMotorsport.com, Fanatec, SimLab, and new sponsor this week. I don't know. We could be the first people to break this. Track Racer. It's not sponsored.
Nah, you forwarded it. Yeah, we're renaming this. This is the Track Racer 200 presented by NordVPN at Belgium.
Sponsored by Fantech.
We're Americanizing. We're finding new ways to get these hashtag brands incorporated in our league.
Yeah, it's always a good thing.
18 start, 6 finish, says Death Storm. I don't know about that. I guess I should give you a prediction.
Oh yeah, it's always a good thing.
Honestly, it's a straightforward thing. I really like. I hate to be that guy, but I do think it's the top 3. You just have to keep it on the track. They do look just a touch above, especially Porridge and BK. We've come to we've grown used to seeing those two so far this season. But I think this is a race where I'm probably going to see BK win. I'm going to go with BK.
Yeah, I think
BK, Porridge, and you know what? Give me Whit J on the podium.
Whit J, our Ford and College Soccer Club. That's free to join. Anybody, we'll take anybody.
Yeah, we'll literally take anybody.
My podium prediction: I think Porridge and BK are going to come together, and I think Porridge. I think BK is going to get the better of Porridge.
I think it's going to be
BK, Gru, and let's see, Clay Funk. I think the Ferrari boys are going to finish 4-5, so I'll get yelled at if I don't mention them. But I think Porridge, Gru, and Clay Funk is going to be your podium.
Interesting. Clay Funk back in P17. He did win from, was it P17 in Austria?
That's a good question that I would have the answer to in about 3 seconds.
Won the last race. It might have been two races ago. You might not want to do that now. Just disregard.
Clay Funk got P2. Oh, 3 whites, 4 whites, 5 whites here in Spa. And away we go! Porridge in front of everybody. BK looks to have a better start than him as they go down into La Source. Everybody looks to be playing fair as we go through the field, making sure nobody's making contact. The Ferrari, I think, got into the back of the Red Bull. I was looking right. Cornish is all out of shape as they come up into Radeon. It looks like the top 5 didn't change much, but Arcock making a move on Tin Man back there. as we go down the Kemmel Street. Did you notice anything that I did not notice?
No, it was a pretty good getaway. The guys at the back were a lot more conservative, which you would expect, especially if you're starting on those medium tires. You don't want to pick up any wing damage, but I was very impressed. That's about as clean of a start as you're going to see around here. La Source is notoriously difficult braking zone, especially in a big old pack like that. Oh, look, some action into Bruxelles.
Yeah, BK actually got ahead of Porch Power in Lacombe. Nice move there on the outside from BK. Trying to make sure that he gets ahead of Porch early. Maybe they can break away from this pack. I saw that Zach spun back there on the Kemmel Street. Uh, Not sure how he did that, but he got down there a couple seconds back.
Yeah, well, I mean, he didn't lie. He said he was probably going to be at the back. I'm assuming this is his first league race in Formula One, so, AM3 is the perfect proving ground for that. Get a little bit of experience for him.
Yeah, motors
Oh!
help.
Oh my God!
What happened?
Were you on board with Motor?
No, it was not.
That coming out of Stavolo, he was Saudi Arabian drifting and almost absolutely murdered Texas Oki on the left side. He somehow saved it. Very impressive from car control for Motor. Looks like these top four have broken DRS though, at least for now, which is 1.2 seconds back. This is weird being the second commentator. I'm used to being the main one.
Yeah, that's my role. We got a nice shot of it. All the cars, some on Radeon, or some on Rouge, and some on the Kemmel Street there. If anyone wants to screenshot that. Zach into the pits early. Unfortunate for him for his debut race here in AM3. Racing Fan says if only he did hit Texas Oki. We are Texas Oki supporters up here in the AM3 booth. I'm not sure what you're on. As Cornish making a move down there on Red Mask and Lacombe. Oh, he gets a little wild. Red Mask hits the back of Cornish. Hopefully no damage. We don't have Tass out this week. Because Bombo, Mr. Tassman, lives in a third world country and doesn't have a generator. But Cornish gets up into P13.
Yeah, Texas Oki, biggest winner here on that start. About, lap and a half in here. A little over. Texas Oki up 6 spots. Further down, Red Mask got up to P14, 4 spots from last. So, solid stuff from those guys. Biggest loser, unfortunately, is Dennis, down 5 positions to P17.
Racing Fan says, the day I support Texas Oki is the day I die. Those are fighting words, my friends. Speaking of fighting, Witjay all over the back of the other Ford in the Koss Soccer Club, Kano J Waft. Looking to make a move into the bus stop, but Kano is all defensive there. Oh, somebody... What has happened? Kano's out. What happened? He's in the wall out of the bus stop.
VSC for the time being, yeah, I completely missed that. I'm not sure what happened.
Whoa.
Maybe Kano can give us a little clarification. That's really interesting. That's a weird place to lose it.
Kano, I am stupid. That's similar to a Ferrari driver. What happened there, Kano? Did you drive it straight in the wall?
Yeah, you forgot the brake pedals on the left.
Oh, what happened there? I try to avoid everyone. I did. What?
Why would you have to avoid him? I mean, he was tucked in a nice little line there with the.
I thought he was going for overtake on you, and you just went straight in the wall. Brake too late?
Yeah, I thought maybe like someone must have just blown his braking point. Yeah, he did. Broke his braking point. I bet he swerved to the left to avoid everyone, and then wound up kicking into that wall.
Armico barrier. Shout out Armico.
Well, it's actually Tech Pro.
Tech Pro
straight Armico anymore, except for like on the inside where people don't crash. A big shout out to Licky Moly, big sponsor here at Spa. Always produce some iconic liveries, rally cars and stuff.
Yeah, Kano, this is not a rally course. This is a full race. I'm not sure if I got confused. I'm only kidding. Unfortunately for Kano, it's going to put him down the standings as long as everybody else finishes tonight.
Oh, I was opining about Texas
Did
Oki.
you,
I
did you see
believe.
what Racing Fan just sent? Alpine
Yeah.
has two great
I,
drivers. Zach and Texas, and the other one's awful. That's pretty funny.
I think I was opining Texas Oki. He was actually one of the 6 finishers of the EU4 race.
Oh, shout
The
out Texas.
godforsaken EU4 race. Even though he got completely
Oh,
T-boned.
nice battle here for P12 with Steinman and Red Mask. Let's see if Steinman can fight back into a source. No, he tucks it
We
behind.
got
Oh,
Sean
Arcock and
Boyd.
Sean Boy, what happened here?
Yeah, Sean Boyd ran wide coming out of the source. Arcock was able to keep it. Oh, Arcock almost lost it
Yeah, on
uphill.
board here with Sean Boy. Let's see if he can make a move on Arcock. He's not going to have DRS down the Kimmel Street.
DRS is enabled. I'm glad that didn't bring out a safety car. We can see this become a natural fight here. Sean Boyd and
Ooh.
whoa. Discretion is the better part of valor, fellows. It's lap 4. Someone's dropping down. Oh, it's Texas Oki. Oh, he got on the. He got. Oh, good thing ghosting's on. If Texas Oki ever makes it to AM2, that would be a probably race suspension. As he flick spinned into a pack of about 16 cars. This is going to be a safety car right here. Hot tires.
Where's he, DNF? That looks to
Hot
be
tires. Yep. Coming out
Oh,
of
BSC.
Malmedy. And he just torpedoed into that wall. Another VSC for now. I think that's going to bring out full course.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, I don't want it to, but that was a hefty impact. I was right on board with him. There's a bit of a commentator's curse. Yep, there's the safety car.
It's a full safety car here. In spot. He just tuning into us. Kano lost it in the bus stop on lap 2, and that brought out a BSC, and then Texas Oki just lost it out of Marmody, correct?
Malmedy.
Malmedy. Tomato. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, but both Alpine drivers not really having a good day in the first safety car tonight. BK in the pits, Porch in the pits, Bruce stays out, with Jay in the pits, Arcock in the pits,
Yeah,
Sean in the pits, Tin Man, Eddie, everybody coming in the pits except
this is a really awkward time. It's going to be interesting to see what these guys put on. It'll tell us if they're banking on another safety car or not. He's in 5 seconds. Looks like it's going to be.
Oh, BK puts on the
BK
softs.
Another set of softs.
Forge fresh mediums.
Fresh mediums for Porch. I don't think that he's going to be able to take these mediums to the end. I don't think they're going to make it to the end from here.
I like BK's call there. Fresh set of softs. Get over the
that
pace
might
advantage.
that might be a move. Yeah, I mean, if there's not another safety car, I think that could give him a big time advantage towards the end of this race, because I think everybody's gonna have to pit again. Although we've seen some pretty good tire management out of Porge this season, so it could be. So he might be able to make it. I'm not sure if anybody actually tested it.
Clayton goes on the hards. He's going to the end for sure.
Oh. Yeah, the hards will definitely make it. They can do a full race distance plus some. Eddie San actually. Eddie San lost it on the safety car on those new hards.
Where did he lose it?
Lost it up at Rouge. Yeah, out of Radion. People's hipsters keep trying to call it Radion. Dude, just call the whole thing Eau Rouge. I mean, like everybody did for like the first, I don't know, 90 years of this track being around. God,
yeah, similar to the last 20 years. One thing that changed? Albert Pujols leaving the Cardinals, go the Angels. If anybody has a Rafael Furcal painted over Albert Pujols poster,
I'd say it worked out for both parties in the grand scheme of things. He was dominant last night pitching, though. That was a real once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, 34 ERA there.
Yeah, 34. Oh.
Well, let's go on fast, though. Let's go back to the race. Somebody that has made up a lot of spots here. Well, I guess not really, but with the medium start. Cornish and Red Mask both up into 2 and 3. Those mediums starting on made them. What am I even saying? Starting on the mediums made them very up in the back. I lost the ability to speak. Kind of like Vomit has lost the ability to see. Electricity out here in Argentina. Worldwide power outage.
Have you ever seen the video of like it's like a female reporter. She works for like an LA news station. This is like 15 years ago. She's like standing outside of Staples Center. I think there was like a award show or something going on. And, like she's giving a report, and all of a sudden she just starts going, oh no, like just speaking gibberish, and they cut away from her, and like everybody made fun of her for a little bit.
Oh,
It
speaking of making
turns
fun
out
of somebody, both
turns out she had
Alpine
a
drivers
stroke.
have lost it.
I hope
Um,
you're not having a stroke.
okay, didn't expect that to come out of your mouth. Blam Shamat, Zach is out. Uh, the Oki household is definitely punching holes in their wall and debating their life
Yeah,
choices.
yeah.
Uh,
I'm not sure. Have we? Can we get to the bottom of if they're from Texas or Oklahoma, or are they Oklahoma living in Texas, or are
are
they?
you Boomer or Sooner, or are you Longhorn? Whatever they're.
Or what if they're in the cult, the cult university down in Texas A&M? That's a weird place.
Yeah, you guys big Colts fans. I know somebody from Indianapolis. Shout out Airport Tiger. Big
P
Indianapolis guy.
so P Dog's from there as well.
He doesn't count. He's a different breed of Indianapolis. Speaking of
I'm
new
about to
things,
be in Indianapolis if
Clay
anybody
new
wants to give me a
mediums,
beer.
Jaquan new hards, and Steinman new mediums. I'm sorry, Chad. Continue.
Hmm?
You were saying
No,
something. I
it
cut
was
you
it was
off.
just it was just it was just a throwaway line. You're the
So
lead.
yeah, throw away, throw away, throw away. Maybe we should make a wrap up here in the AM3 booth. It gets tight later. By wrap. Oh yeah, we're in Belgium today. Texas Okie DNFA. Finally, JLab can't break. Losing his breaks on the day to day. Bouncing my checks. My neck costs more than your rent.
Hey.
Crack another beer. We're gonna be here for another fucking year. Um,
Whoa,
safety
language
car.
tips.
Safety
Swear
car.
jar.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah,
on the
put a
swear jar?
dime in that one.
It's 10
Safety cars.
cents.
Safety cars should be going in this lap.
Yeah, who watches AM3 anyways, let's be honest.
Shout out AM3.
It's just the drivers and me.
Yeah, swear jar. Safety car in this
Safety
lap.
car in this lap. It's going to be interesting to see what Gru can do. I mean, those softs are still probably the better race tire. Um, I think he should be able to pull a bit of a gap on Cornish Mantis, but if he can't, these medium guys might be in really good shape come the end of the race.
Yeah, Drew did stay out. The only person to stay out on a set of softs. They're more than, or they're even
You
used.
know what we missed? We missed Clay. He threw on the hards and he came back in and put on the medium. So
Yeah,
it's going
yeah,
to
I
be.
said that when I cut off your
Oh,
throwaway
did you?
line.
Oh.
Yeah, throw away,
So
throw
I
away,
guess
throw
that's.
away. Yeah.
Yep. Where's Gru gonna go? Out of the chicane, out of the bus stop. There he goes. It's a good start from Gru.
They're gonna go down the field here. It looks like BK. Oh, going left, right, and center on Red Mask, getting the move done early on. Porridge will look to follow him through, and BK is already all over the back of
Oh,
Cornish.
who's that? Zarkaka around in the source.
Oh, surprise! Porridge is around too. The same person.
I think
Uh,
Arkaka. I think he got tagged.
Tag, you're it. You think that happened? It looks like he doesn't have damage. Picked it up pretty quickly.
I deal BK on those fresh softs. He's gonna get Cornish mates as well. This is exactly what BK was trying to do. Porridge still stuck down there in P5.
Yeah, BK making sure that he gets that gap that wants to break DRS and run away for the next couple of laps on those fresh softs. Drew's still in first though. Shout out my podium prediction coming to fruition here.
Yeah,
Hopefully Clay can pick it up.
Gru's still on the hunt, I believe. Or did he get a win? No, he finished first on track, I think, in Portugal, but did not win due to penalty. I think it was Portugal. Still hunting for that first win, I think, for old Gru.
Yeah, poor Drew. Do you think Kano is engineering promoter as Arcock is around again?
I guarantee you they're not. Arkaka spins around. Come on, so flick spin that back. Those tires are spicy.
Spicy.
Oh, here's BK. Oh, good lord, he's in the grass. They're the
I'll grab one.
Blanchimont. Oh my god, you can't go side by side. They're Blanchimont. That is never a good
Oh,
idea. BK.
BK.
For the second consecutive race, see him make just a little too aggressive of a maneuver. I mean, that is.
Oh,
Oh, man, that is tough news for the championship. Got some guys approaching him here. Steinman. Let's see how hot those tires are. They're really hot. It's just
Tyler
about
went pit, I
lost.
believe.
that entire brouhaha gets Cornish Mantis back in the mix. 3/10 is to go up Eau Rouge.
Yeah, Drew and Cornish have kind of broken away from the rest of the field. 2.5
Yeah,
gaps back there to
Porge is
Red
stuck.
Mask. Um, Forge
Porge
might
is
be making a
stuck by
move
Red
until they
Mask
go
here.
here.
Yeah, he's gonna have to break real late.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't.
Shamba went real deep there. He's gonna get overtaken by Cornish is out.
Oh, what did he do? How did he end up there?
He's not in my underwear. That's pretty good. Where did he DNF? Oh, what?
Yeah, if I had to guess, I'm assuming he must have gotten up on that on the inside curb a little too much on that left-hander at Lacombe, and it probably just threw him into that wall. I'm not sure. That's a weird spot. You don't see people crash there too often.
Yeah, your BK, you're praying for a safety car there, but no safety car will come. Oh, Red Mask is weaving. Um, that's interesting from the European. Forge will not be happy with that as BK crawling back down. They're in P10. Um, I said they were going to come together, and I was right about one of them spinning, but I was wrong about who it was.
And I think Porridge will be able to get Red Mask pretty easily here. DRS should be enabled at lap 9.
That's a good attitude, Zach.
This is gonna be a gigantic DRS train behind him. All the way
Yeah,
back to
yeah. Drew has benefited from all this fighting. Uh, 4 seconds and a tenth of head of the field. If that drops a little bit there, but he's gonna be happy with Forge behind him. He will still have to pit, but I believe everybody else will still have to pit, besides the guys on the hard. So Motor with a 3 second time penalty. So you can have time penalties. Let's take a look at those. Let's bring those up. What are you seeing on the penalties there, Chad?
I'm not. I was watching Porridge. It looks like he finally got to move to stick into Lacombe. He's been trying to do that. Oh, Red Mask is sticking with it. I don't know how he got traction there.
Was he going to dive it down the inside? Oh, he does. Is he going to make contact? Very close.
Check, and that's going to give Witch AP3. I really don't think Porridge is going to be too thrilled with the way this reserve is driving this evening.
Yeah, I don't think I would be either if I was Porsche. I'd definitely protest that. Kind of like a move that Bombu would make in protest on his commentator here in AM3, but we won't talk about that. Somebody else making a move. Tin Man getting past Porsche. Just Porsche has wing damage from that. He's dropping like a fly.
I think it's just because, that was... Red Mask has just been the cork in the bottle, and I think once you get shuffled out of line there, everybody's going to be able to get a move done. Really optimistic from Tin Man, but the Red Bulls are looking good now.
Yeah, Chad, I kind of got ahead of myself there. Want to go back to the penalties. Denny with 8 seconds of penalties.
What
who
the?
was lost to?
Oh my God! It was
Denny.
Witchy going around the outside of Red Mask.
I didn't see that. I just saw parts on the track.
Witchy went around the outside of
Motor.
Through Blanchard. Yeah.
Sean Boy's around. Oh man, bad day to be a Haas driver. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, not doing great right now. BK does get a move done. That's the fastest lap of the race, 47.564 for BK.
All said and done, I don't think BK is too far behind Forge. You're only about 6 seconds, and maybe he can make that up on the softs. He's definitely got to push very hard, though.
Gru has pit for mediums. He is going to try to finish out the.
Oh my God!
Strategy.
What a hit by Tin Man! What?
I think Tin Man is lagging a little bit.
Oh my gosh! Did you see that?
Tin Man's rural Virginia internet is spotty sometimes, and in that case, it definitely was. I hope you're riding on board with Porge for that, because that was quite impressive. Oh, is Porge going to sneak it down the inside of Witch A? That's a great move.
Through No Name.
See if he can make it stick. Red Mask is retired in the pits, I think. Oh no, that's up Eau Rouge.
Oh. Yeah, Forge will not be happy about that. Won't be able to do anything.
Yep, that is Red Mask up Eau Rouge, and we're down to 12. So the herd is tinning.
Yeah, the wolves are eating the sheep, or the walking flock of flames, may say.
I'm not a sheep. I'll never get dead vaccine.
All right. still gonna race you to commentate. Uh, Porch is right behind Tin Man on my timing screen, but it's a little bit farther back than what it says. Field's spreading out a little bit.
Here's Clayfunk again, man. I'm telling you. You know, you don't watch IndyCar, but if anybody else out there watches IndyCar, it's got like a little Scott Dixon vibe. Doesn't matter where he starts from, he just kind of sneaks up on you, and he ends up like in the top five every race.
Shout out to Indy GP.
Shout out to Scott Dixon's hot wife. His wife is hot. MILF material for sure. I'm not sure if Clay Funk's wife is MILF material. I'm not sure if he's married.
Clay Funk, we love you. I didn't say that. Porch on the back of. Oh, Sean Boy's left. Oh, somebody's gone around. Motor's out. Motor out of radio.
Alpo Rouge claims yet another victim.
Another one bites the dust.
Right outside the Antoine Hubert Memorial.
Shout out Antoine Hubert. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. But yeah, it's another one down to 11, and Sean Boy is lagged out. So we'll see if he can get back in pretty quick.
No safety car. No, we don't care.
Yeah, interesting. We're not getting like it seemed like they were E4. I guess they got all the safety cars, and now like all the single car accidents for us, we're able to avoid them.
How many people do you think have DNF'd up a Rouge tonight so far? This should be fun.
Texas Oki actually did note Tin Man's internet connection. Yeah, we'll give him a reminder before next week's race to reset his internet. It's typically good on here, but unfortunately,
Chad, I'm waiting for it. How many people do you think?
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry,
how many
ask
people?
Me questions every
how
time
many people have DNF'd up a Rouge tonight?
Well,
Eddie San.
Eddie San, did Zach?
No, Zach just commented. He said he thinks it's 3.
So Kano didn't. Where did Texas Oki go?
Texas.
No, that was at a
out of Wake Homes, somewhere around there.
So Eddie San did. Red Mask didn't. I think he retired. Or no, he did. He did, didn't he? And then Motor.
He did. Yep, 3 is the correct answer. Ding, ding, ding. If you have that on your bingo card, you can get a free.
Did you know that the entire time, or did you really make me have to like think through that?
Oh no, I knew it. I just thought we had some fun trivia.
Wow, just wasted 30 seconds. Cool.
Speaking of wasting time, Sean Boy's not wasting time against Jay Juan and down the Kemmel Straight, getting that overtake done before Wake Home. Brendan M. I'm not sure who is
That's Texas Oki.
That's Texas. I went in the most unusual place possible. I was only going 40 miles an hour. Well, unfortunately, 40 miles an hour is enough to break that wheel off. Maybe take it back to the shop. Get some,
Texas Oki. I think. I think you just learned what hot tires are. Whenever you spin and then do a flick spin, your tires are molten lava for about 30 seconds afterwards. So you got to take it really easy.
Yeah, about halfway through the race here. What's been the most exciting part so far for you?
Oh no, I mean it really is a shame that we're seeing this much carnage. I would say because the first few laps, honestly, up until Kano missed his braking point into the bus stop, the first few laps were honestly extremely clean, very enjoyable racing. But that seems to flip the tone entirely. And ever since then, we've just had a lot of chaos, pretty much nonstop. I believe that's BK. He's getting off those softs. He needs another safety car. I'm starting to think that those mediums. Again, I don't think we have tasks tonight.
Do not.
But I think those mediums are. These guys look pretty confident on them. I think maybe they know something that I don't. I haven't really practiced, so. Arcaka gets a move done on Juan Sebe. Juan Sebes.
Yeah, BK has some of those fresh mediums. Maybe trying to undercut Porridge at this point. No, I'm not really sure. Maybe Porridge maybe last to the end with that safety car. We have a yellow flag out, and that's Clay Funk around. Well, he lost out of Wake Home. Hot tires. Keep it on the track there. Don't ruin your teammate's race, please. Yeah, but before all these safety cars, or not even safety cars, DNF,
Yeah.
pretty enjoyable race.
I mean, it's starting to get spread out now, and obviously there's a lot less people. Only 11 remain. Gru now on his teammate is getting kind of close. This could be an interesting battle play on those 6-lap-old mediums. Cough. Gru on the 2-lap-old mediums. So see how they handle that. Not sure if they're in a party together. But it would be interesting to see if Gru gets within striking range there.
Yeah, I think Gru will here in the next couple of laps. Feels pretty spread out right now. So
Yeah, a little bit.
a little bit spread out. A little bit spread out. Clay Funk,
Ooh.
5-second penalty, corner cutting, and what's his teammate by? Not sure.
So that is the second 5-second time penalty that we've seen.
Sean
We usually don't get those 5-second time penalties for corner cutting. That's, I guess it's just a phenomenon at the bus stop here, the way it's laid out. You should ask the chat a question. See, this is what Maddie and Dan did today during a really boring race with a bunch of safety cars. They just asked like super leading questions, like a this or that, embrace debate, shout out to Stephen A. Smith kind of thing. Okay, or you can disappear, Shelly. Shelly has evacuated the premises. Apparently, he fell asleep watching this. Anyways, I guess I'll take it over from here. 14, lap 14 of 22, about to be lap 15. Our leader in the championship and in this race is heading through Blanchimont right now into the bus stop. So he should. Oh, a little bit of a wheel spin. You might want to save that for another 7 or so laps, Porge. But he's got a 5-second advantage thereabouts, 4.5-ish, to P2 Tin Man, who's still looking for his first career podium here in Contest of Speed. Gru follows him in P3, leading his teammate Clay Funk, who is seemingly dropping off a bit, and he has that 5-second corner cutting penalty as well. That's Steinman. Steinman has lost it. That's a safety car. That is exactly what we needed. Shelly, are you watching this? It's like Dennis is going to be able to get in the pits. It's going to be the only one. Very interested to see what happened to Steinman. That looks like it's that out of Stavolo. Honestly, yeah, kind of. You can join if you want. I'm not sure what happened to Shelly. Shelly just completely disappeared. But the race is getting good now, or at least it will be in a few laps. I'm gonna send a quick message to Shelly. Hopefully he didn't like fall over and hit his head or something. But yeah, as it stands now, we're going to have a 10-man shootout here in the last 5 or so laps of this race. Again, Porge, the championship leader, is leading the entire shebang. And Tin Man is in P2, Gru in P3, Clay P4, Arkaka in P5. Could be a good points day for McLaren here. Jejuan Sebas, this would be his best results in P6. BK, probably not going to be too thrilled with Porridge getting away from him. He is the main competitor in this championship fight with Jay in P8, Sean in P9, Dennis in P10. So those are your 10 combatants. Porridge Power's going to throw on the softs. This is going to be a pretty easy decision for everyone. Obvious that we are going to softs. BK might stay out. That is interesting for BK, and I think I would have done the same thing. He's going to stay out on those mediums. Not a huge pace gap between the two. He's going to come out P2. Actually, Porridge still was able to jump him. So, see the two championship contenders, the main championship contenders, going head-to-head here. But one is going to have a significant tire advantage. Witchay also stayed out, which is interesting. But everybody else, Archon, Clayfunk, J1, Sebas, and Dennis, have all gone to the softs. Let's see if Shelly still hasn't responded. I'm not sure what's going on. Let me see if I can add anyone to the party. If anybody wants to come join me, I believe. Yeah, I can add whoever I want. So I'm gonna add Kano because he's the first one to voice some interest. There we go. We'll get Kano in here, and boom, back to the track. Or is that Kano?
That's me.
Hey guys,
man's alive.
Welcome. It's welcome to Kano, the first DNFer this evening.
As Charles Leclerc once put it, I am stupid.
So talk me through what happened there. We didn't see it. It was a very awkward spot.
Witchay was really like riding my behind through the little left kink before the little back straight before the braking zone. And as I went into the braking zone, I kind of moved to the inside to cover for Witchay, and I broke, but I think I was going to be too late. So at that point, I kind of lost it too because I turned a little too sharp. So instead of, killing 4 people, I decided to see if I could squeeze through a gap, and I can tell you not. Probably shit his pants. I'm not even gonna lie.
This is a family-friendly program. We have to apologize to all the
family-friendly, Connell. Family-friendly.
Oh, Shelly's back.
My language,
Yeah,
but the he might have pooped his pants because I come right by him. I missed Becky and Parge. I split between the gap about probably a car's width only, maybe a little bit more, but.
Well, good thing you were able to avoid that because I don't want to know what that penalty. I don't know what that penalty would look like.
No, I didn't want to kill anyone, and hence why I killed myself because I probably could have saved it, but at that point, I had to send it through the grass, basically.
Yeah.
I had to go from stopping in the grass to sending it. So yeah, exactly.
What do you think this race so far, Connor?
I mean, it killed my teammate, but that's to be expected. Tin Man's internet has been interesting. Don't know what happened with him and Clay. They
got a couple complaints tonight about Tin Man's internet.
So I don't know if that was him or lag. So that'll be interesting to see at the end here.
It was definitely lag.
Yeah, I think honestly, Becky. I gotta look at Becky because although he is on the mediums, and Porridge is gonna be on the softs, he might be quicker. But Becky has had a lot of pace in this race.
A couple of mistakes with that pace, Connor.
Yeah.
Made an ill-advised move earlier into Blanchimont, which wound up turning him around, kind of messed up his day. But I mean, he's back up at the top now.
Yeah. I also like Gru. I like Gru. Gru's pace has been very strong. Tin Man again. This safety car probably didn't help Tin.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, to be honest with you, Tin Man, he's kind of getting a little bit screwed by the safety car because, it does bring Gru right back into this, Witchay right back into this, Clayfunk right back into this. These guys that have been very quick but made mistakes, or didn't pit, early enough.
Yeah.
But Gru was making some serious time on those mediums. Like, he was catching everyone, and this is going to be interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
I'm sorry.
sure.
I had an important phone call to deal with there. I had to go MIA there for a
Was
few
it
minutes. Yeah.
your grinder date?
Yeah. Of course, of course. But I see that Porridge and BK have had whatever's happened in the universe. Shout out God, making them fight again. So we have someone to commentate.
Yep. Steinman lost it out of Stavilo, brought out a safety car. So everybody gets free points.
3 points. You get a point. You
I
get a point.
guess.
You get a point. I'm like GoPro, but I'm Shelly and Mother. I can't say that. T. Shelly T in the booth here. Restart here. Porridge will lead the way. Connor, thank you
You
for
know what?
coming into the booth and filling in.
You're welcome. As they go.
I was about to call 911.
Yeah,
That's
Porridge
pretty
has a
rough.
massive
Look at
restart
that.
on
Yeah, I mean
BK.
he's gonna be able to pull away. I don't.
Yeah, those mediums are gonna take a lap at least, especially with track temps being probably a little bit cooler. It is.
Yeah, Clay in the pits. My podium's gone.
But I do feel like maybe that last lap, if Beckett can stay
Why did he
close
pit?
enough with DRS,
Damage maybe?
Let
Clay
me
might have
check.
got damaged behind one of the guys. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I guess he must have got damage there.
Well,
That's
this is a good
tough for him.
performance from Dennis and wants a bus.
J Juan
Well,
save that. That's right.
yeah.
Shout out J Juan.
I don't know if it's really. I don't know if it's necessarily a great performance, but they are
They're
staying
driving to
alive.
survive.
You know what? They
Sometimes
survived the
that's all you need.
spa so far, and they're getting points out of it. Any points is also good when you're new and learning F1. It's a good thing. It gives you confidence to build on more performances. Maybe they put a little bit more effort in. I mean, to be honest with you, Dennis had a good qualifying. Dennis was right up there in the top. I think he was in the top 10 or just outside of it. So I mean,
Yeah, he really dropped back in the
Uh,
start
he was
race.
he was outside the top 10.
yeah. So he has shown he's got that one lap pace. It's trying to get race pace for him. So
Yes.
as
Oh,
Oh,
Beckett
BK!
BK's out.
Out of
No, he's not.
Stavilo! Oh my
Oh
god, he hit
my.
that Tech Pro
hit,
straight on. Only
Wow.
rips
hit,
off
That's
his
not
front
lag, folks.
wing.
That is not lag. That is
that's
disappointing.
Oh,
that is how I
BK.
felt
Oh
in
man, this is.
practice. Yeah.
He said he was confident. Couldn't find a setup and
Trying
then
to.
found confidence before the race. Unfortunately, there for BK, a couple spins tonight definitely cost him the win. He definitely had the raw pace to do it.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm liking Tin Man right
Oh,
here
Tim off! Your
for
bride's up. He's in P2.
yeah, I like
Yes.
Tim Man.
Could be a good
He
result
pulled
here.
away from Whitjay. Whitjay's 2.7 off of Gru. I mean, it's the fight for second here right now. Gru should have DRS this lap, or is it next round?
That'll be next lap.
Yeah, that's
Next lap, yes.
Um, but yeah, this is good news. I mean, with that gap as well to Witche and P4, you know, looks like Tim Man
And
might
it's
be in line
growing.
for his first podium.
I'll be
And
happy to
it's
get him in here.
growing
Oh
quite
yeah, I'll be
largely.
excited.
3.5 now. I mean, it just continues to grow. The pace from these guys, and they're catching Porridge. If you look at the time, the gap to the front is coming down. It was 1.7, 1.8. It's now only 1.4. With BK being out of the way, can Tin Man run down Porridge even? Oh,
Goes
VSC
that
has
yellow.
come out. We have a clay funk into the grass that is
oh,
out of the
we
cone.
have VC?
Yeah, clay funk did spin. Oh no,
No,
no
that was
VSC,
just
just a yellow. I'm local yellows. I apologize there, everybody.
I'm, I'm like,
Um,
they're still going full speed. I don't think there's a VSC.
That's a bummer for Clay Funk, though. I think he was in line to get a pretty good, probably
Yeah.
P4, P5, but
Move up the
unfortunately,
inside, side by side like Becky.
well,
yeah, well, both our podium predictions are gone out of the water, Chad. One of our each have retired or are in a good place right now.
I
Actually,
picked.
BK is still leading. He's picked
I
Porridge,
picked
BK, and
Forge.
Woodjay.
Tim Man pumps in fastest lap of the race.
I'm telling you,
Where's this face been
Tin Man's
all
winning
season?
this.
This is awesome. Get the
Tin Man
loose out
wants
of
this.
source. Two 3/10s down going into or Rouge. See if he can make up any
Ye-
time. But Gru's gonna have DRS on the Kemmel Straight. Let's see if Gru can make a move down into Lake Home.
Yeah.
Kemmel Straight, DRS open. He's popping out at 200 miles an hour. D50 fun. Will he be able to make the move today? No. Tin Man lives another day. Shout out
Not quite
Shelly Seuss
close.
in the booth.
Good day for Arcock, though. He's going to get Witche. And if Arcock
Oh,
can
wow.
just keep it on the road here, this is going to be his best finish of the season, I believe.
I should have said
What?
okay because we're
Damage?
rhyming up here.
Oh, sorry.
Hashtag Shelly Seuss.
Does Wit have damage by chance?
We don't
I
have
don't know,
fast.
but
We
he
can't tell.
does seem to be going a little slow.
Oh no, he's on 8-lap hold
Oh,
medium.
he's on old
so,
mediums.
okay, that's why.
That's
Clay.
yellow.
Oh, Clay.
Then the pits.
Oh, Clay, all you had to do was just keep it on the track and you would have... Oh, no, actually, yep, start of lap 20, I believe. He will still be classified as a finisher. That's 90%.
Lucky.
I would kept
Maybe
racing. In case it
Maybe he
didn't happen.
timed that out. I don't blame him. Obviously, this is taking a turn for the worse here for him. Probably wasn't too thrilled.
As somebody that the other Merc isn't in a terrible place, definitely catching Tim. Let's ride on board with Claypunk Grew, and see if he can catch Tin Man the Rowdy. Tin Man lined up for a good points finish. Definitely has been consistent all season. Let's not jinx him too much as they go into the penultimate lap of the Spa Grand Prix.
Yeah,
Connor, what do you think one of the bigger challenges was tonight here in Spa?
I mean, it was just getting through everything. Honestly, it's harder to get through the midfield when you have different types of pace. That was probably the biggest thing for these guys. So like Parge and that, they did very well as Gru goes for a move up the
Yeah, I
inside.
think he's gonna get it. I think he's got it. But honestly, you want the DRS on the last lap, so it might actually be good for Group. BK puts in fastest lap, so it'll be an extra point for him to salvage an otherwise forgettable day.
The thing for Tin Man is he's only got 20% DRS compared to Gru's 80%. So I mean, Gru's got almost a full battery. He's gonna start using this. It's only 1.4. Can he close the gap to Porridge in time and put some pressure?
Denny is around Lacombe.
Who?
Well,
you know, as long as he keeps it on track, well, he's still gonna score points anyway. But as long as he keeps it on track, he'll get 9 or 8.
Yeah, not sure how many time penalties Denny has. Could be in jeopardy of losing that to BK. No, he only has 3. Oh, well, he's 3 seconds, so if he can close 1.3 seconds down, he'll be able to.
I think he'll
P8.
close that second. It's almost done now.
Yeah, speaking of seconds, Tin Man has now lost DRS to Gru.
Yeah, like I said, he just has no ERS. He has 8% compared to Gru's 73 and Barge's 79. So, you know, this last lap, it's dump all the ERS. You don't have a reason to save it anymore. But the thing for Gru is he doesn't have an advantage over Barge, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I don't, to be completely honest, I mean, Tim is not going to win the championship or anything. I don't know if there's a huge difference between second and third for him. I think what? I mean, he's consistent.
Still,
but
you never know. You never know. He could have a great second half after this break chat. I mean, he's going to be on line for a podium. What if he starts winning races? Huh?
Why do you want to embrace debate? I'm just saying, I think he'll be very happy with the podium.
I'd be ecstatic. I'm sure he's going to come in here and be very ecstatic. I'll tell you that much.
Well,
BK has closed down that 3-second gap to Denny and get P8. Keeps us up.
And Parge is kind of coasting here on this last lap. You know,
there's
halfway through it now.
No need for him to risk
it. Once you get past this, it's this
down
little
to 2-1.
S's, and then you'll be thankful. Get through here unscathed. Easy as you like. Parge's been very cool, calm, collected behind the wheel today. I mean, had a little bit of an incident with was it who sent it on him earlier? Was it Gru?
Who'd you say? I apologize.
Who sent it very? Oh no, it was Red Mask when Parge got pushed out. But
Red Mask out of the way. Porge rounds the bus stop and will win the Belgium Grand Prix. They're pumping their fists left, right, and center. I've never seen that before in this game. Gru comes home in P2, and Tin Man comes home P3. Apparently, Porge was able to do 2 controllers pretty good today. Arcock at P4 and Wit J with a nice P5. Might be the highest finish for the Red Bull driver there. Definitely the
Oh,
highest team finish this season.
He's
we're
at
gonna have
Sean Boyd up
we're
to
gonna have a race to the
P6.
line, guys. P8 and P9 race to the line.
BK's gonna win that on penalties either way. Oh no, he has a
No,
penalty.
he's got 3
Oh,
seconds.
yeah,
Oh,
he's
he
going
was on the
down the
inside.
inside.
Sends it.
Boy, this
Oh,
is
can Dennis save it?
hardcore.
Oh,
Just gonna be able to get himself an extra 2
yeah.
points. That might
And
come
fast
into play
slap.
later
Ooh,
on.
3 points. 3 points.
No, that was what he needed to do at the end there. He sent it late. Well, what's this camera we got right now? Is anyone else seeing? I'm seeing my bench right now.
Well, shout out Connor's bench. And Connor, since you're in the booth, why don't you take us through the finishing order?
Oh God, you giving me that?
Oh yeah, you're in the booth. You got a job to do here. You could also do the interviews if you want to.
You're getting a cut of this $25 Chili's gift card that we get.
Alright, well, obviously, we had the Canadian GOAT, Parge Power, in P1, and another Canadian GOAT, Gru, P2,
Shout out to Maple Leafs.
and the Italian-American, I guess, as Tin Man wants to be, in P3 with his first podium. I'm sure he's going to be hyped. And then we had our Kaka in P4 doing great work for McLaren in the Constructors' Championship. Well done on that.
Yeah, definitely gonna lead
Which
him. Yep.
P5, scaving himself and getting a P5. Good result for him. Same with Sean Boy, Juan Sebas. Becky in PA after his eventful evening. Dennis P9, great result. Clay P10, and then the non-finishers. Steinman, Motor City, obviously. Red Mask, Cornish Manti. I can't go down the list anymore. Why can't I go down the list? And stuff.
You have to click on it.
Oh. Cornish Manti in P14, Zach in P15, Eddie San, to be expected, Texas Aoki in 17th, and last but not least, the I Am Stupid and I Am Dumb, P18, last on the grid, Cono J Loft.
Yeah, you took a shot at Eddie Sam there. He did finish ahead of you tonight in the Spa Grand Prix. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm not sure why you hate Colombians so much.
Yeah, Colombian Venezuelan flag.
He has this thing of
Yeah.
getting in my way in every qualifying session
Well,
possible.
it doesn't have to be a drama session. I don't even think he speaks English, so.
Hey,
Claim that you're dissing him.
it wasn't a drama session. Hey.
Barking
Whoa,
up the
whoa,
wrong tree
calm
with
down.
that.
Calm
Oh,
down.
let me get
Shelly,
the boys in here.
We have a fierce
I'll add
rivalry.
the guys since you're on the stream.
Yeah, he might get an important phone call again and disappear.
Hey, Connor, did you watch the whole race, Connor?
Yeah, I'd say I did.
Do you want to do an
I
interview
mean, I
for
did
me?
crash
Do you want to
out
interview a
after
couple of the drivers?
Well, I
Crew,
mean, they are my
Porridge,
peers. I
and-
definitely wanna talk to Porridge and see if he really did poop his pants.
All right, well let's set this up kind of cool. We got 3 of us in here, and we got 3 drivers. So why don't you take Porridge?
if we don't get
You'll
one
take
of the
Porridge.
top 3, we could take Becky.
I don't think Becky's gonna want to talk. I
he
think
was
he had a
involved in
pretty
it.
bad night. How about you take Porridge, Connor? How about you take
Oh, I'm
Drew,
having Tin
Chad,
Man. I want
and
Tin Man.
I'll talk to Tin. I'm the star of the
No.
show. I want to talk to
No.
my favorite driver
Tin's
today.
my man. Tin gets his podium. Tin gets me.
Hey man, we're all Tin Man Mafia.
Yeah, dude.
Tin Man Mafia, wild on tour.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo, Groot, what's good?
What's going on? What's going on?
We're in the cool down room.
We got Porridge. Have we got everyone in here right now? We got Groot
Nope,
too,
we only got
or-
Groot.
No, it's Gru and Tin.
We got Groot, Tin, and Porridge. There we go. All right.
Kick it
Podium's
off,
in here. I'll go ahead and start it off with Tin Man Mafia. Tin Man, how you feeling? P3 first podium in contest of speed.
Pretty awesome. I didn't anticipate it to happen until the stint on mediums. And I felt like I could have got P2 if it wasn't for the safety car, but things happened. So I'm happy with P3. I saw Gru coming. I'm like, I can't hold him off. I'm going to let him go. I'm not going to fight him because I don't want to ruin any of our races, so I'll just let him go around me.
Jay
amazing.
Gamer
I'm happy
spamming
with it.
Tin Man Podium in the chat. Do you think this break week helped you at all? Do you think this will give you a boost of confidence in that championship fight? Kind of like David versus Goliath right now for anybody that isn't BK or Porridge. But do you think that maybe you can make this championship fight interesting for them?
I'm going to try to.
Yeah, those are
you
fight
sir.
Where
words.
I'm at next week. I didn't really have much practice here, and somehow pulled this off, so I'm hoping maybe I can do the same thing next week.
Yeah, well,
But maybe
Tim,
2
man,
positions better.
I'm happy
We
that I
thought
get to
you
talk
died
to you on the
earlier.
podium and not as the voluntary third guy that we get in here, because you're the only one that will talk
Yeah,
to
I'm
us.
happy to finally be here.
Yeah, welcome to the cooldown room. Let me look here in my notes. I don't think I wrote down much at all. But with JP5, good result for the Red Bull team in your charge back up the field. Currently sitting P5 in the constructors, and Merck has P4. A 14-point gap there, and you guys finished pretty good this week. How you guys feeling?
Pretty great. We're wanting to do better, but we saw the overall standings for Red Bull, and we're wanting to get ourselves up there a little bit better too to help the overall group out.
Yeah, yeah. Well, 10 minutes. It's always a pleasure talking to you. I'll kick it over to Kittenfighter here. He can talk to P2, the Mercedes in group.
Oh, well, cheers. Good job. Cheers.
Was that a Bush Light?
Sure was. What do you think? I'm drinking Coke while I'm watching this? Good job. You had a lot of race pace tonight. It was really impressive. My main question is going to be, what BAC did you get to in order to unlock that type of race pace? Asking for a friend, I could probably use that on Wednesday. Consider that assist. 1 points.
Well, I don't know. I kind of think I made a boo-boo when I didn't come in the first safety car there, but I also thought that we'd be seeing another one rather shortly after that. Did not, so I had to run my race a little bit, but yeah, kind of brought it back and was lucky to get the catch the last one to put some softs on and just have a shootout. No one was going to catch Porridge though.
Yeah, it did look like Porridge probably had the measure on everyone except for maybe Becky, BK. I'm not sure who really had the race pace there. Obviously, BK made a bit of a mistake, I think, through Blanchimont earlier on Red Mask. Yeah, well, yeah, and then he made a couple more after that. But that was the main one. But yeah, like, I mean, how would you rate the fight with Tim Man towards the end? I mean, it looked like it was pretty easy once you got DRS.
Well, yeah, I knew I was going to try to hold off at least the last lap or two, so I was quite comfortable staying back there, but I was anticipated that I would try to make a move with a lap or two to go, so lucky to get it done. He raced awesome. He was pretty much flawless in front of me, so Tim Man raced a hell of a race.
Yeah, we're all proud of Tim Man today.
Tim Man, Melville Wildman.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that about wraps it up. I mean, it's another straightforward podium for Gru. He's a regular up here now.
Speaking of
Shelly,
a regular finishing first place, you like that bridge. I'll kick it over to Kano here, Mr. Insight Track Enthusiast. You can talk to Porridge there, one of your championship rivals. Ask him a couple questions. The floor is yours.
Well, first, obviously, congratulations on another win. It's getting up there. You're what, number 4 or 5 now?
Yeah, thanks, Connell. Yeah.
Obviously, one question for you: did you poop yourself a little when I came flying in front of you?
I was very motivated to screen grab that and send it to you right away.
Oh, I was shitting my. Oh, excuse my.
Whoa! There are kids watching.
I was pooping my pants. I tell you this now. I went from, oh crap, I'm not gonna hit anyone, to, oh, there's Becky and Porridge. I better gun it. And so I was like, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. And obviously you got through that. You know that could have been a lot worse for you. Very much so.
Into the full safety car because you would have.
I Kavia torpedoed into that wall. I tell you that now.
Yeah.
I sent it full beans because I was avoiding you guys. So, you'll be thankful towards that. But awesome. The rest of the race a little bit easier. You had that little bit of a scuffle with Red Mask. We wanted to know if actually you got wing damage at that time, but I don't think you did. You just got a little bit of maybe hot tires, got off flying, and people got by you because Tim Man did.
No damage. It was a really fun battle. I saw BK obviously pitted on soft. I'm not sure if that was big enough. But he was going to be flying by some of these medium runners who didn't pit. So I was kind of eager to get past, but understanding that BK had a pit, I wasn't willing to take any risks. So Red Mask put up a really good fight, and then I kind of got swallowed up with the pack and had to like regain positions again. So that was definitely a good fight. And then in terms of the second stint after the second safety car was really just making sure Gru and Tin Man were enough behind with that DRS, and it was Gru was definitely catching up near the end there.
Yes, yeah, but to be honest with you, you both had about the same amount of ERS. Tin Man was lackluster on that. He used all his to try and keep Gru behind him, but wasn't able to do so. And put up a great fight. You all did. All three of you did great. You got the two Canadians, doing me proud. I'm not a full Canadian, but still doing proud. And then Tin Man
We'll how it.
Mafia, baby. But we'll throw it back to Shelly to wrap it up here and not waste any more time.
And make sure you wrap up, kids. I did a little research. 3 wins for Forge Power on the season with tonight. That's always nice to see there.
Good points with Arkaka. I mean, Forge controlling both controllers. Got Arkaka.
Forge with 2 controllers is always pretty impressive every week. Arkaka is not a real person. I think everybody in AM3 can attest
So
to
he's
that.
skilled with both his hands and his feet, then I guess.
They're conjoined twins.
Speaking of which, Arkaka and I actually have a deal. If we ever get a double podium, he will come up for an interview. So hold him to that if he ever does.
Oh, listen, Baku last year in AM2.
Let me write that
Hey
down.
man, we got hungry next week, don't we? Or
Hungry? I am always hungry. We have Hungary.
Yes. Yeah, it's hungry.
Yeah, it's hungry. It's
Food
hungry.
fest. Magyar Nadish.
yeah, I'm coming
Alright.
for all of you next week. After
All
this
right, Connor. Well, those are fighting words. Any fight words for you, Chad, to leave on?
Wait, what? Me?
Yeah. You got anything else to say?
Well, I mean, I wish Famo didn't live in a third world country.
Shut up, Stina.
So I didn't have to do this, but I'm glad that I was present for Tim Man's maiden podium.
Yeah, I think that made up the whole night.
Yeah. I mean, gave me something to do, so that was fun. Gave me an excuse to drink 5 Busch Lights as well. So
Shout out 30 pack.
yeah, good times.
He's getting ready for Indy 500, baby.
Getting ready for tomorrow night. The AM2 race is going to be lit.
Yeah, that's what the cool kids say. Yeah, this has been AM3 brought to you by Shelly the Turtle, Kit Bear, and Connor J. Loft. Not sure when Connor came in, but I came back from my important phone call. Definitely was a phone call. And, yeah, he was here. So, shout out everybody that was a part of it. Shout out everybody in the stream. And we'll see you next week in Hungary. Thank you very much for tuning in, and good night.